Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 15th to the 30th, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Before we start this reading, let us ask Divinity, God, to bless us, to move us forward in light, compassion, beauty, and grace, to keep all that is negative, hurtful, and hateful away from us. So let's see what energy we need to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. We have the Two of Swords. Okay, so we need to be mindful of first cutting things off too soon with something. It's like we're going to say, no, it's done, and Spirit saying, no, it's not. So just be aware of that. But also thinking there's only two roads to take. There's only two ways of doing something. There's something that's going to happen, and it's going to be like, oh, you mean I could do it differently? But we have to keep our mind open. There's a rigidity here that we have to be mindful of, and that's going to be important. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Okay. So we have the star, which is right here, the star. I know people like to see what it is. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. The Ten of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. So we are represented by the cups in the minor arcana. So a gift is being handed just for us. And it's a gift around a happy family, around happiness, joy, completion, abundance. Family can be us and our cat, or it can be, a brood of 10 or 15 kids. So it doesn't matter what family means to you. It matters that there is a blessing that's coming around it. So that's going to be very important. There's also a sense here of my cup runneth over. There is a sense of a cleansing away of a lot of negativity, hurt, pain, and disappointment that we've been carrying for a really long time. And we're going to see ourselves opening towards what we really dreamed of, what we really desire. It can be sharing that dream with somebody and saying, hey, listen, this is what I've always wanted and needed. Or it can be sharing that dream with ourselves. This is what I wanted. This is what I needed. This is where I need to be. It says here, a hunting we will go. And there's just a sense of, I'm just hearing that song, a hunting we will go, a hunting we will go. Hi-ho the Dario. And there's a sense of, this is a beginning. This is a beginning for me. And this is the way that I need to move forward. Now, we have the King we have the Knight of Pentacles. There is movement around money. It's slow, steady investments that are moving forward, but it's investments in the day-to-day. So this is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy coming forward. We are going to see ourselves looking at things quite differently than we had originally thought. There could have been an idea of you invest your time like this will become our return. But because Spirit is telling us not to be so rigid with the way that we think of things, we're going to see that we're starting to see things quite differently in the way that we want to move forward, in the way that we need to move forward for us. There is somebody around us, okay, again, somebody who's very grounded, very sensible, very pragmatic. They pride themselves on this. They don't make hasty movements. And if you think they make hasty choices, it's just because you're not privy to the fact that they've been thinking about this for way longer than anybody really knows. They are going to be moving towards a different view in something than they have had before. And it's going to be moving towards more of what they love. I do see this person as being very important to us. And the fact that they're moving more towards an embrace of emotions, an embrace of passion, an embrace of what they desire is going to be really important to us. It's like, wow, I've been waiting forever for this. But we also have to be open with what we've been dreaming of and what we desire. Our dreams can feel a little bit more real than reality. So just be aware of this, that we can find our day-to-day lives to be a little bit mundane, a little bit boring. And just acknowledging that is going to be important for us to be able to move forward. We're going to be seeing things that we had thought were rigid in one way. They're going to be changing, and that's going to open the door to us. Again, a blessing around our heart is coming, but it's also going to be a cleansing. So it can be a little bit painful as we receive this blessing. So let's go deeper into the tarot. That's our subconscious. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So we have the Tower. You see that? Temperance. The King of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. And the Five of Swords. So what's interesting here is the blessing that comes to us comes when we have to face something that we have had to face before. Some sort of fight, some sort of argument, some sort of disagreement that has held us back in the past is going to come forward now. And that's going to be something that we need to realize, because it's going to be something uncomfortable. And then all of a sudden it's something that really starts to change. Our dreams are going to be moving forward. But again, there's this huge amount of change around us. We're starting the story because something has fallen apart, like something didn't go according to plan. The Tower can be a blessing, okay, because it's a change. It's a powerful, everlasting change that cannot be ignored and, can't be, just kind of glazed over. So that's going to be very important for us to understand, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be intense, but it can also be quite beautiful and quite powerful. With the 10 of Cups, we have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is this real sense of, I'm embracing what I love, I'm embracing what I need, I'm looking at my home, my family. This is very family oriented around us. This is what we view as safety, security, happiness, our happy place. This is coming into play right now. And we're going to find with the Hangman that we're looking at things quite differently. Time is going to seem a little bit different. The way that we invest our time, the way that we move forward in our time, the way that we go after what it is that we want, it's going to seem a little bit different right now. Again, we have Earth sign energy coming up, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There is this real sense of I am looking at what I invest my time, energy, and effort into differently. I'm standing forward in practicality of what I want, need, and desire. but I am moving towards where I need to be because I am balancing the scales. I am balancing myself. I am balancing my everyday life and my dreams. I am balancing my home and my work. I am balancing my responsibilities and what I desire for myself. Temperance is also Sagittarius energy coming forward. So there's a real sense here of I am putting in perspective during this time what's valuable to me. It does not matter if it is valuable to anybody else. I am putting into perspective what is valuable to me. And that's the game changer here. That moves us in a direction we hadn't expected, and that moves us forward in a way that is beautiful but shocking. And there is a real sense of I'm taking flight in what makes me happy. I'm embracing my joy, and I'm not going to be held back by things that have, derailed me in the past. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the King of Wands. We need to be mindful of our tempers getting the best of us. We need to be mindful of people being overly aggressive and us, it's kind of like kowtowing to them just a little bit too much or being too nice. There's a sense of assertion needed here and a sense of I know what I want and I know what I need, but we need to be mindful because that can turn into anger if we aren't careful, because there's a beautiful sense of I'm moving towards where I need to be for me right now, and it doesn't matter what anybody else is expecting. I am expecting myself to show up, and that's going to be very important. Our subconscious tarot energy is the Six of Swords and the Death card. The dying away of the old self, the beginning of the new. This is also Scorpio time frame, which, lasts till November 21st. There's a sense of I'm moving forward in the knowledge that I need and desire, but we also have the piranhas here in the water. We can feel sometimes like our emotions aren't helping us, they're hindering us. We can also feel like our emotional connection to things, we want to be a little bit more cold, a little bit more distant. That's not who we are. And to be able to acknowledge this, understand this, and honor ourselves is going to be very important. So just be very aware of this. Subconsciously, we know things are changing. We know that we are resurrecting ourselves. We're resurrecting our power, resurrecting what we desire. But we aren't always sure that the knowledge that we have acquired is going to be enough. It is. Stop being so hard on yourself, but also understand that you're not going to have all the answers, and that there's an element of change during this time that can make it feel very much in flux, and that needs to be acknowledged, respected, and moved forward with. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer. And may prosperity, abundance, and blessings always be with you. God bless.